It is officially 2023, and we got some changes going on around here. Hey, Nick from 9Card TCG, and today we are starting a brand new series inspired by the TikTok series Roll for Sandwich. We are rolling for our deck, and I want you to tell me in the comments below what it should be called. Right now, the names that I have are Rigmarole, which is incredible, and also decks to die for, decks like die. So we're going to be rolling some dice, and I have a link to Adventures in Aria where the Roll for Sandwich TikTok started, or at least where it got really popular. I don't know if it started there, but anyway, so links there, and thanks to Adventures in Aria for such a cool idea. I put my own spin on it. Obviously, Pokemon cards are a little bit different than sandwiches, so we're gonna roll for some dice. We're gonna build a deck, and we're gonna see how it does. But before we do, if you haven't already, do me a favor: like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of stuff. Tells YouTube this is a good channel. Other people should watch it. I have a YouTube Shorts channel, so you can go and check that out if you want to help support some other stuff that I'm doing. And yeah, with all that way, I thought we were gonna start off the new year strong. I hope you had a happy, safe, healthy, ringing in the new year celebration. Let's go ahead and roll some dice. So I have here this official D&D dice set, and I created these little sheets. You can see right now we're going to be rolling for our attackers. We're going to have 2 attackers, and we're going to roll 2 D10s. So I got my D10s. Just roll them, see how they do. I'm rolling them into a little ramekin because that's all I got. We got a 2 and a 3, so we're using Arceus and Palkia. Very, very good combo. I have to write this down because I will forget otherwise. Next up is the D4 supporter, or the support Pokemon roll. So let's go ahead. Yeah, I'm rolling into a little ramekin because that's all I got. We got a 3 Lumineon V. Very good. Very, very good. We need something to bring the deck together, so it is time for the D6 engine roll. What kind of Pokemon are we going to use to make the deck kind of come together and function as a whole? I'm kind of hoping for like Bibarel or Inteleon here. Curlier would be fine as well. We got 3 Bibarel. Very nice. All right, Bibarel. But we can't make the deck too good. We need to throw a little chaos in there, and I have a list of 20 cards. It's obviously the D20 chaos roll, and some of these cards are pretty good, some of them are pretty bad. I have to use minimum 2 copies of whatever card I roll here. So here we go, D20 Chaos. Ooh, a nat 20! A nat 20 on the very first. I get it's dealer's choice, trainer's choice here. Oh man, what am I gonna pick? Maybe I'll go Capturing Aroma. We'll go Capturing Aroma, so I'll do that. Alright, so we have our deck that we had to build from the dice roll, and I decided to go for a little bit more of a tank kind of build. We have our Palkia V-Star, which is a really, really good card. I don't know how often we're going to be using Star Portal. I guess it really just depends on what we're up against, but we have Subspace Swell for 2 water energies, 60 damage plus 20 more damage for each Pokemon on the bench, both yours and your opponent's, so you can be hitting for 260 damage pretty consistently with something like Palkia V-Star, which is really, really nice. Star Portal is a good ability. It lets us attach 3 or up to 3 water energies from our discard to our water Pokemon in any way we want. However, as you can see here, we only have 2 water Pokemon. We have Lumineon and we have Palkia. And on top of that, our Arceus V-Star's attack powers up each Pokemon V up to 3 energies from the deck. And it's not a once per game ability, so we can use Starburst, which lets us search our deck for any 2 cards we want and put them directly into our hand. So in a deck like this, we're probably going to be using Starburst because Trinity Nova accelerates those energies for us, and we get to do 200 damage in the process. So kind of cool. We can power up that Lumineon. Lumineon V is actually a pretty decent card in this deck. Aqua Return for a water double color says that it does 120 damage, and we shuffle this and all cards attached to it back into the deck. So we can hit into a single prize Pokemon, do some nice chip damage onto a V or a V-Star, and then just kind of go back into the deck. We don't have to worry about this 2 prize Pokemon being like knocked out easily because it only has 170 health. So we kind of take that 2 prizes off of the board, and then we put it and the energies back into the deck. Now this works for 2 reasons. We can use Lumineon later again, and also we can accelerate energies out of the deck later with Arceus V-Star, or even Arceus V if we need to use the Trinity Charge, which is a pretty good attack for double colors. Just search your deck for up to 3 basic energies and attach them to your Pokemon V in any way you want. So Arceus V, Arceus V-Star, really, really good in those respects. We do have Radiant Gardevoir. It's one of the ways we're trying to make this a little bit more of a tanky build. Loving Veil is our ability, and it says all of your Pokemon take 20 damage less from attacks of your opponent's Pokemon V, so that's kind of cool. To continue on the tank theme, Lake Acuity, Pokemon with water or fighting energies attached to them take 20 less damage from attacks, which is really cool. So now we're taking 40 less damage. We have Big Charm on there to make our Pokemon V-Stars 310 health, and then the 350 health with the 20 damage reduction that they're going to take each turn. So, kind of cool. You know, and then to finish off the Pokemon, we do have Bibarel. We can use the Industrial Synthesizer's ability, draw until we have 5 cards in our hand. We do that once during your turn, and we can do this once for each Bibarel we have, although we probably don't need more than 1 Bibarel in play. Some of our trainers, we have Pokemon Search, Capturing Aroma. This is what the card we chose off our Nat 20 Chaos roll. Flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for an evolution Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand. If tails, search your deck for a basic Pokemon and do the same. So we have either evolution or a basic Pokemon. Evolution Incense gets us an evolution Pokemon, and then of course we have Quick Ball and Ultra Ball. Quick Ball will get us a basic, Ultra Ball will get us any Pokemon if we discard the proper number of cards from our hand. Now it's kind of okay because we discard a bunch of cards and then we just draw back up with Bibarel, so we don't really mind discarding in this way, so that there is a little bit of synergy between Ultra Ball and Quick Ball and Bibarel, so really, really nice. Training Court is just another way of recovering some energy, bouncing on the opponent's stadium, something like that. We don't want them to have their magma basin or whatever. So we just get rid of it with Training Court, get a quick water energy back from the discard, attach it to something, boom, we're ready to go. Speaking of energy, we do have 4 double turbo energies because we want to accelerate very quickly with Arceus V-Star onto either another Arceus or a Palkia. We have Wash Energy, which is going to protect our Palkia from things like Sableye and Yveltal, kind of important. And then we have just a bunch of basic water energies as well. Air Balloon is a little bit of maneuverability. Every time something gets knocked out, you want that pivot. You want something that you can send up to the active and just keep it there in case you're not sure what you're going to do just yet. And you can just retreat for free. That's what Air Balloon does. We have Capacious Bucket. Search your deck for 2 water energies. Kind of nice. You know, you can then discard them with Quick Ball and Ultra Ball. Use Melony. Melony lets you get a water energy from your discard onto one of your Pokemon V, then draw 3 cards. We have Roxanne for later in the game. Our opponent's taking 3 prizes. We can use this as a comeback mechanism. We both shuffle our hands into the deck. Our opponent draws 2. We draw 6. Kind of a nice way of messing with their hand and kind of trying to slow them down just a little bit. Irida is another fantastic supporter for decks that use water-type Pokemon. Search your deck for a water Pokemon and an item. Put them into your hand. Really, really good. And then we have Boss's Orders to switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active. We could run Serena instead. I'm choosing Boss. We probably aren't going to use the draw function on Serena since we have the Irida and the Melony and the Bibarel. I don't think we need that much draw. Plus we have Starburst. We have a lot of, potential, a fair amount of draw in this deck. So I don't know if maybe you could throw a Marnie or 2 Marnies in here. Maybe you could throw a Research in here. Maybe you could throw Serena in here. Maybe Serena's better than Boss right now. I don't know. It's just kind of what I'm using at the moment. And then if we want to recover some of those supporters, Pal Pad lets us shuffle 2 supporters from our discard back into our deck. And that's the whole deck. So let's go and see how we can do. Oh, by the way, if you notice the name, Rigmarole, that's just a placeholder. And then this is the rolls that we did. We rolled a 2, 3, 3, 3, 20. So, fun. Alright, time to do our first game. Let's see how we do. We're going to flip a coin. I choose heads because, it's just what I'm feeling. Of course, it's tails. I have not won a coin flip in what feels like 3 days. It's actually kind of absurd. Of course, our opponent goes first. And we take a mulligan in what is otherwise a pretty decent hand. This would have been a pretty good hand, honestly. Having the quick ball to get like an Arceus, we attach an energy to it. We got an air balloon to send up, say, like a Bidoof if we had one. Would have been pretty good, but no such luck. We got the Capacious Bucket. Could have got some extra Pokemon, discarded extra water energies, discarded one of them with quick ball. We have a potential Melony play. Alright, we got a Palkia. Usually not what we want to start, but we do have a quick ball double turbo energy. That's pretty good. So we can get the Arceus, and then we can always, trend into a Starburst for like an air balloon to get this thing out of the active if it doesn't just get KO'd. Alternatively, we could just attach a water energy and just try to start attacking. We have a Lumineon for support, so we have some options here. I just wish people would make their moves a little bit faster, right? Like, it's not hard to decide if you want to draw one card or not. But, that's just me. The answer should be yes. 100% yes every single time. You should always take that mulligan. There's no reason not to. So, whatever. Starting off the new year strong with Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. There really should be a little bit more of a timer on those things, but they can barely get the game to function, so not really surprised. They chose to start the Crobat. I mean, there is a chance that they did not have the Oranguru and the Zacian in hand. It could have been like the Oranguru, for example, was the mulligan draw, and then the Zacian was their top deck. It's unlikely, but it's possible that they had to start the Crobat, but no energies, no items, nothing. Alright, this is a pretty good pickup. Because what we can do is we can quick ball away this water energy. Go ahead and get an Arceus. Get the Arceus. We can Irida. We get a water Pokemon and an item. Might as well get this, and we can get another quick ball, I think. Or no, we need, we kind of want a Bidoof, right? Kind of want that Bidoof. But I don't really have much to discard for it. Ah, man, this would have been pretty sweet. Do I want to get rid of this Lumineon? I have Starburst for next turn. Right, I could Ultra Ball. Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I will, because I'll be able to evolve into the Bibarel, draw a couple cards. So, I think it's worth doing. We have the other Lumineon, so it's fine. And now we can just end our turn. It's fine. We evolve the 2 Pokemon. We get our top deck. And then we could just Industrious Incisors, Ultra Ball for an Arceus V-Star, go ahead and just start doing stuff. And depending on what our opponent does, they're obviously playing one of the pre-made decks that Pokemon Trading Card Game Live gives you when you first start. So they're playing this Zacian Zamazenta deck. I don't know why they attached an energy to the Crobat. They're going to retreat into the Oranguru, I hope. If you're going to retreat to anything, it should be the Oranguru. The Zacian's not attacking, so there's no point in putting that into the active. They put the Zacian in the active. Okay. You can't Metal Saucer because there's no metal Pokemon on the bench to Metal Saucer 2 because that's one of the requirements. Even if they wanted to attach Raihan or attach Bead or attach Marnie's Pride goes to the bench, but you're still only getting 2 energies, and now you're letting me damage this Zacian for nothing. You're letting me damage and potentially knock out your only attacker for nothing. Now the Arceus can't KO, but if I fill my bench, I could do 160, 180, 200. Not enough. So neither is taking a KO here. So we'll just attach there. Industrious Incisors. Draw 4 cards. Who knows? We might find the Arc. No, we don't. Let's go ahead. We'll Ultra Ball the... maybe we'll do these two. Get the Arceus V-Star. We can Lake Acuity for some reason. Starburst. We just go find ourselves any 2 cards we want. We have a Melony for next turn to draw a couple cards. There's the Air Balloon. And I'm not really worried about the Zacian taking KO, so I don't think I really need. We'll just go Radiant Gardevoir. That's fine. Attach the Air Balloon. Bench the Gardevoir. We can retreat into the Arceus. Now we're able to attack. We can start to power up this Palkia. Draw a few cards. There we go. And now it's just Trinity Nova time. Trinity Nova hit for 180. We get to power up our other... we just get the 1 energy, honestly. We don't need that many. And there we go. And now we have Lumineon for boss for next turn. If they do just, somehow retreat to the bench, switch, escape rope, something, we have options as well. If they boss, they're not able to get, not able to disrupt my hand at all. So, and I run a bunch of Quick Ball and Ultra Ball anyway, so it's pretty likely that I'll find that Lumineon eventually. I don't have a ton going on for next turn, but the Lumineon really gives me a lot of options. So, and so does the Bibarel, honestly. I can just attach a DTE to, like, the Gardevoir, so I have a free retreat as well. And then I just draw 3 cards, or I guess 2, depending on what I top deck. But I draw a couple of cards nonetheless, so we'll have to see what our opponent decides to do. Again, putting the Zacian in the active was obviously a big mistake. They do nothing. They're definitely AFK, right? Like, there's no way you do nothing with 7 cards in hand. You don't even use the ability. Like, you don't even use Zacian's Intrepid Sword ability. I guess it's what... I mean, you can still draw some cards, but yeah, they're definitely AFK. There's no doubt. But honestly, I don't really think the result would have been much different. I don't think this deck would have... I think we still would have crushed this deck, right? Obviously, they were playing. They used Primate Wisdom, and I think now they just gave up because they don't have a chance. Maybe they bricked. Maybe they... I don't know how you brick this bad. You have Intrepid Sword. You could have used it last turn and the turn before. Maybe they did use it the last turn. I don't remember. But, you have Intrepid Sword to help you, and they're not using it. So, starting to Crobat was really bad. Yeah, they're definitely AFK. This is lame. It's one of, like, the... God. Oh, man, live is just a mess. It's just a mess. Are they gonna... Is the game gonna, like, default them out? Are they just gonna be like, you're inactive too long? No? Are they purposely waiting to the very last second before they make an action? Like, there should be a thing that says your opponent was inactive for too long and just automatically give me the win. We were winning anyway, but, when is that? I'm like watching the timer just to see, like, they haven't made an action at all. So there's got to come a point, right? Like, this game, this is so boring. Please, for the love of God. I'm not conceding because I'm going to win. Why would I concede because my opponent went AFK? Unless this is just another one of those, like, glitches in the game where, it's just not working. That's very possible. I have no idea anymore. And there we go. Opponent was inactive for too long. Fun. Alright, let's see another game. I'll bet money that we're playing at the Decidueye deck, which would be absolutely brutal. Be terrible. We failed to win another coin flip, so that's fun. I really have not won a coin flip in like 3 days. I don't know how. Statistically, I don't know how, but here we are. So, if this is like the Decidueye Inteleon, we're actually in a lot of trouble. We have a really good start, though. We'll start the Bidoof because we have the Air Balloon in hand. So, yeah. Yep, we're playing... we have to really just hope that they don't get a Decidueye going, because if they do, there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing... We don't have anything to deal with this Decidueye. So once they get it, we just lose. So I kind of have to hope that I can knock something out before it evolves. And we'll see. There's the Rowlet. Oh boy. This is scary. This is so bad. You probably get some free, easy wins. I mean, things like Lugia have answers between Yveltal and Charizard and Archeops to just deal with the Decidueye, but not my deck. Not my deck. They get a Drizzile, but they get a Drizzile. No Sobble. Please put a Sobble. Like, okay, Energy Search. It's fine, right? You get the Grass Energy, attach it to the Rowlet, but you need to put a Sobble down. Otherwise, why didn't you use the Level Ball to get a Sobble? They can't pass their turn. They can't pass their turn. You would think if they had a Sobble, they would have put it down by now. Right? Right? Now, oh my god, there's a chance. There's a chance that we dunk. There's a chance we dunk. We just get another Pokemon. We get... I don't know, who cares? We'll get an Arceus. It doesn't really matter too much. There is a very small chance that we use this Melony and find a DTE. And if we do, we win. Because we can attack with the Power Edge on the Arceus V. So we Quick Ball away a Water Energy, which we did. Attach that to an Arceus. Draw 3 cards. Oh, no, we missed it. Oh, man, we were so close. So close to greatness. We were right there. We'll use the Capturing Aroma. Flip a coin, why not? We got it in hand. We got a basic Pokemon. We got a Bidoof. Ah, man. Oh, we could have done it. We could have done it. That would have been glorious. We'll go into the Arceus. And we'll just Trinity Charge, I guess. Get some energies. We'll go 1, 2, 2, power you up, because we can power up the other Arceus with a DTE. And we have the Wash Energy to attach from hand. So we're kind of just sitting. We just have to hope they don't evolve immediately into a Rowlet or into a Decidueye. Capture Energy. Okay. They can't use Shady Dealings because they don't have a Sobble in play. Why they didn't get a Drizzile? Why they got a Drizzile off of that is beyond me. They're gonna go. Ooh, I will 100% Starburst for a boss if they retreat into that Snorlax and draw a single card. I will. There is a chance that I will Starburst. There's a chance. Okay, I can still do it. I can still pull it off. We get rid of the Air Balloon and Radiant Gardevoir. Oh no. Okay. Okay. They don't have the rare candy. They don't have the rare candy. Whew. I got scared. Oh, they get a Razor Leaf or Retreat. If they get another Rowlet, though, that's kind of smart. Sobble's not a bad pick either, but the Dartrix is getting KO'd, so they need another Rowlet so that they at least have a chance at getting a rare candy in Decidueye play. Okay, there's the Rowlet. That's got to come down. Yep. Are they going to retreat into the Snorlax? They draw a bunch of cards. It's probably what they would. No, they Razor Leaf. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. So, Ultra Ball. Here and here. Arceus VSTAR. we'll go... I'll use everything. I don't care at this point. Starburst. I need an energy. I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, I need an energy no matter what. It's kind of unfortunate that I have to get an energy off of this because I would have. Oh, I can get a Bibarel though. No, I don't want you. But then there's no guarantee I find the boss. I guess I don't need it. They attacked with the Rowlet. They attacked with the Rowlet. Oh, the Dartrix, I mean. So, like, I don't necessarily need the boss. But we will Industrious Incisors for 5. Maybe we find the boss. We don't. Oh, we do! We do! We found it anyway. Alright, Trinity Nova, KO this. Bye-bye. We'll go ahead and attach here. Why not? Well, maybe I should have put it on the Lumineon, but whatever. And we'll take a prize. And now they only got 3 cards to work with here. They send up the Snorlax. That is the correct play. They'll be able to draw a bunch, but they need to put another Rowlet because I have Boss. I mean, they don't... Nope. Okay. Okay. Well, we are just going to boss up this baby. I'll put it here. We have the free retreat. I might as well set up the Arceus. Right? Just so we have. We'll draw 2 more cards. Could I have drawn down? Oh, draw 1 card. Right, we have double Irida. Fine. And we just Trinity Nova KO this thing. Okay, we're good to go. We'll take a prize. I could use Irida next turn to get a water Pokemon like the V-Star and an item. Doesn't really matter what that item is, but can do it. Can do it. I have the power. There's the Sobble finally. That should have been what they got the level ball for in their first turn of the game. But I don't really care about the Sobble too much. I really don't. They can evolve that all day. I'll just knock out the Snorlax. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to go. Let's go ahead and Irida. Get a water Pokemon. I'll get an item. What do I need? What do I need? I got a Quick Ball already. Get a Big Charm. Get a Big Charm. Why not? Here we go. Yeah, they know what's happening. They got nothing. They have nothing because they made some bad plays. We just gotta be honest with ourselves. Getting the Drizzile when they didn't have a Sobble was a misplay. Attacking with the Dartrix was a misplay. Why would you attack with it? You could have just retreated and drawn 7 cards. Or drew 5 cards, have 7 in hand, and then next turn is a really high chance you're going to have a Decidueye in play, and I can't do anything about it. Then they Rare Candy into the Inteleon, which is fine. They could hit me for essentially 90 damage between Quick Shooting and Waterfall, but they just lose if they don't, especially if they don't put another Pokemon in play. But I mean, I'll Quick Ball for a Lumineon, get another boss if they bring up a Rowlet, and they just lose because they made some really bad plays, unfortunately for them. So we just Trinity Nova, and that's kind of how it goes. A little unfortunate. But you know, that's how you learn. Sometimes you have to make those mistakes, and you start to improve and realize, oh man, I could have done this better. I should have done this, and it's all just a learning experience. So there you have it, our first video of the new year using either Rigmarole, Dex to Dive, or whatever we're going to call it. I want you to tell me, but that's going to do it for us today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, found us informative. If you did, subscribe, like, comment, go check out 9-Card Shorts, and yeah, that's going to do it for us today. I really hope 2023 is your year. I know it's going to be, and yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you next time.